Guys, it's Fonzie with DipYourCar.com, world famous peelable auto paints, and today we have a versus lineup between two dark metallic grays. We have Anthracite Gray and Graphite Metalizer. Now in these comparison videos, we're not trying to find out which one is good and which one is bad. However, what we're trying to do is if you are in the market for a dark metallic gray Plasti Dip for your wheels or your trim, we're going to be going over the pros and cons of each to help you make an educated decision and purchase the right product for you. So let's jump into their similarities first. Similarities on these two products, obviously both gray dominant, both metallic, both obviously peelable, and that's pretty much where the similarities end. So let's cover the pros and cons of Anthracite Gray True Metallic. Pros: does not require a base coat. Anthracite Gray and the other True Metallic products do not need to go over gunmetal gray or black in aerosol form over wheels, so you can go ahead and spray them directly onto the surface. Next, coverage. The coverage of Anthracite Gray True Metallic is outstanding. You could literally have a black and white polka dot wheel, and after 2 or 3 coats of Anthracite Gray, it will be completely covered. They are extremely easy to use because of how quickly anthracite covers. Overall ease of use. This is not a pearl product per se. It covers like a dark gray Plasti Dip product would, but it has the metallics already built in. So you don't have to worry about clouds, you don't have to worry about pearl coverage over a base. All you have to do is continue to spray even coats and you're going to get a beautiful anthracite gray finish. And cost. Because anthracite gray does not require a base coat, a standard matte anthracite wheel kit, for example, is only going to be the 4 cans of anthracite gray as far as the Plasti Dip goes. So it's going to keep the cost way down. Now let's go over the cons of Anthracite Gray. Well, the first con I can think of is it's a matte finish out of the can. Now that's not a bad thing, and it's definitely not a dry matte finish. Because of all the metallics in the anthracite, it has a beautiful metallic sheen to it, so it's not a dry matte. But if you were looking for a glossy look, or maybe you were looking for some more clarity to bring out the metallic effects, Anthracite Gray does need a coat or 2 of glossifier on top. And now for the Graphite Metalizer. The pros of Graphite Metalizer: it is a glossier, tight finish right out of the can. It's not a matte finish, and it does have a higher level of clarity. So gloss and clarity right out of the can without the need for glossifier. Now another pro of Graphite Metalizer, and if you've used it before, you understand this, Graphite Metalizer, when applied properly, is one of the most OEM looking wheel finishes that we have. When you apply Graphite Metalizer over a black base, you get solid coverage, nice even look. It does look like it can come straight from the factory. Now other colors can do that as well, but graphite's up there as one of the most OEM looking finishes that you can get out of a Plasti Dip can. Now a couple quick cons about the Graphite Metalizer. First and foremost is this is an enhancer product. So unlike the Anthracite Gray where it's a standalone product, this needs to be applied over a solid base of Plasti Dip. So standard practice would be 5 or 6 coats of black Plasti Dip and then the Graphite Metalizer on top. Second con is it's going to increase the overall cost of your wheel kit. Just common sense, because you're going to need 4 cans of black as your base and then your 3 cans of the Graphite Metalizer versus something like Anthracite where you only need 4 cans total. Ease of use is just a little bit more difficult than the Anthracite. Again, Anthracite is tinted and metallics all in one. You can just really slap it on there and you're going to get nice, solid, even coverage. The Graphite Metalizer, because you're applying the metallic flake in a clear over a base, you do have to kind of watch where you're spraying it. You have to make sure that you're getting solid, even coverage all around the surface area of the wheel. Now we've covered the pros and cons of both the Graphite Metalizer and the Anthracite Gray True Metallic. And before we tell you which one won, remember this is not about one product being good and one product being bad, but there's a lot of options on DipYourCar.com and we're trying to help you guys make educated decisions. So if you were thinking about doing a dark gray metallic on your wheels, we want to make sure we take all factors into consideration and help you make the right purchase. And with that said, the winner of this comparison is going to be the Anthracite Gray True Metallic, and that simply comes down to the ease of use and the lower product cost. Graphite Metalizer looks awesome, but again, lower product cost and ease of use just makes the Anthracite Gray the second highest selling Plasti Dip aerosol on DipYourCar.com, right under black. Now if you want to use either of these in wheel kits that will include everything you need to get the job done, just click right up here. It'll bring you to those wheel kits. If you have any questions, email us customerservice@DipYourCar.com, call in during business hours, or chat with us directly on the website. We're going to be doing more and more of these versus videos, so if you have any 2 things you want to see compared, leave a comment below. We'll try to get it done for you. It's Fonzie. I'll see you in the next video.